Hey, this is Danielle, founder and CEO of Black Business Boom, and I am here with Chef Tyger, and I am really excited. First of all, because I love food, and I have seen some of the food that Chef Tyger has put out. So I'm really excited to learn more about the business and how we can support. Welcome, Chef Tyger. How are you?
I'm doing just great. Thank you very much for asking. I'm super, super excited to be here. So thanks a lot.
Yes. How long have you been a chef?
Well, I've been a personal chef. I'd say I've just been doing this for maybe about say about 3 4 years. I started really taking cooking seriously back in 2014. Really, it started off seriously with my best friend. We just wanted to just throw stuff together in the kitchen, see, okay, well, we don't really watch cooking shows, but we have a lot of stuff in our head, and let's see what comes out. And the more and more that I started showing pictures, I started showing my food to people. All of my friends, people I know, I just brought them plates, treats, like samples, anything that I could, and um, just more and more and more, whether it was like wings, whether it was steak, whether it was just like a nice piece of fish. That was when I really saw like, wow, yeah, this is something I'm going to, that I definitely will be doing as a career. And even then, it was a call from the Lord as well. Really, it was it was me holding a 7 ounce New York strip in my hand, and that's when I really got the confirmation about it. And really, it just overnight just turned into something wonderful. So that's pretty much how it started.
I absolutely love that. What is your favorite dish to cook? For like,
Okay.
if
Okay.
someone was like, surprise me, like, what are you gonna cook to like show out? Like, what is your favorite thing?
My favorite thing to make is pretty much anything seafood. But if you want to be particular, if I were having you over, my most favorite thing to make is something called the Heaven Sent Salmon. It's on my menu too. If you decide you want to read the description of it, it's very simple, but also it's very fun to make. It's basically a wonderfully prepared crispy salmon fillet that's seared on both sides. And after that, what I do is I do a peach barbecue sauce, which is all homemade. All of my sauces are as close to as homemade as can be. So there's a peach barbecue sauce homemade that's drizzled on, and then really when it comes to side dishes, it's at the discretion of my clients. Really, if someone wants to do say asparagus and a nice baked potato, we can do that as well. I love doing a classic mash because I just love changing and redefining and refining my technique and how I do things. I've probably done mashed potatoes like 4 or 5 different ways for my clients throughout the year. So what's fun about that is that like the core tastes can be the same, but the little nuances and how I make
Yeah.
things can change over time. So really, peach barbecue salmon or a good steak too.
Really, chefs are really like artists, when it comes to food. So, like you said, like all those little nuances, just to kind of
Mhm.
these things that just like a regular person like myself would have no idea. So, I love that it's like your craft and your art to create. Now,
Mhm.
what made you decide? And first of all, I should have ate before before this interview. Now I'm sitting there like that salmon sure does sound good.
Mhm.
Anyway, of all the different types of ways you could have gone about getting into food, cooking in a regular kitchen, all the different options, what made you decide that you wanted to go the personal chef route?
Well, because I'm very much for creating a wonderful moment. Like the tagline for my business is "Your meal, your moment." Here's the thing: because we live so fast in this world, what I seek to do is I want to make you taste the intangible. If I can make you taste passion, if I can make you taste sincerity, if I can make you taste love, specifically the love of God, if I can make you taste that in my food, that is creating a moment. I am all about fostering hospitable moments. I'm all about fostering a wonderful, intimate atmosphere because that's what makes food different. It is not just the fact that I made it's not just the fact that I made, let's say, French curry chicken wings with a nice drizzle of honey, lemon zest, and green onion. It's the fact that there's so much love put into these things, and every single one of my clients, I guarantee you, will say, like, how much does he love food? I do. It's one of the ways that I express my love to people. Food is a labor of love, and hope and pray that every single person who eats something I make experiences that. So that's pretty
And
much.
that's a different level. And that's what makes me like know that I need to have your food because
Mhm.
when you are talking to someone who is truly passionate about the work that they do and they love it,
Mhm.
it's just different. The level of execution is always just on a higher level when you truly love what you're
Absolutely.
doing. So I'm anyone who's listening in, I really want you to get in touch with Chef Tyger, not only just because I'm sure the food is amazing, but you deserve the experience.
Very
And
sweet of
that's
you.
what it's really about. I actually used to own a personal chef service. So, and it really is about providing an exceptional experience. And I love your tagline because it is just a moment for you to be and not have to think about, going running back and forth to the kitchen. You don't have to do all that. And
Mhm.
we deserve to be taken care of and have someone to treat us sometimes. So having
Absolutely.
a chef
Absolutely.
to come in and do that for you, whether it's you and some girlfriends, you and a significant other, you and your mother, Mother's Day is coming up. You deserve that. And it's really an exceptional experience. And it's something that I feel like everybody should experience in their life and as often as they possibly can. So Chef
Right.
Tiger, now tell us, I know that everything's kind of been shut off, the world is shut down right now,
Mhm.
but do you have any experiences, pop-up experiences or anything
I
coming up
do.
we should be looking out for?
Well, not any that we are looking out for, I'd say, in the next few months, but I will tell you about two that I've done. A couple of years ago, the name of the event is called the Taste of Tiger. And so the first one I did was a couple of years ago in Murfreesboro. We used Lane Agri Park and turned that into a restaurant for one night. We sold it out. The peach barbecue salmon was actually one of the entrees for that night, one of the courses, and so that one was a really really good one. But it was also a great learning experience. And then a couple of years later, this past my goodness, was it? Yes, it was. It was this past Valentine's that
Yeah, I remember Valentine's Day. Yeah.
yes, but Biscuit Love in Hillsborough Village was gracious enough to allow me to use their space. And so we used that spot for Valentine's Day. We actually got a chance to be sponsored. We were able to raffle off a lot of great different prizes, some from Savory Spice, some from Za, the new wood fired pizza restaurant. And my most favorite part about that is that it's happened completely by accident. Is that that night was actually featured in Forbes, on Forbes.com, for one of Nashville's most romantic date night spots for Valentine's Day. And honestly, I'm looking back in hindsight, I'm really, really glad as to how it turned out. So I will be doing more in the future, but at the
I hope
same time, I really want to get back in the kitchen with just couples start celebrating their anniversary or birthdays or a just because dinner, which is just as nice. So.
Absolutely. I love it. I can't wait to book you to come and cook for us, hopefully very soon. And then also, I can't wait for any of the pop up experiences because I'm a fan of pop up
Mhm.
experiences because they're only for a limited amount of time. So it's always a very unique experience and a very unique menu. So I'm excited. Now, if folks want to get in touch with you, what's the best way for them to reach out and get their experience booked with you?
Okay, so it's very simple, really. Just go to cheftiger.com. That's ChefTyger.com. You'll find my menu posted there. You'll also find various ways to get in touch with me on the website. You can just write me straight from the website, or you can just email me directly at cheftiger@gmail.com. Once again, ChefTyger.com. Like I said, the menu is fully posted there. It's so simple. Go to the website, look at the menu, write me and say, hey, we want jumbo lump crab cakes with a smoky sriracha remoulade. We would each like to have a nice ribeye steak with a few trimmings. And for dessert, can we do classic molten lava cakes with any other little things you want to put in there? And let's say you want to book me from 3 weeks from now. If I'll immediately check my calendar, if I have that date available, I will let you know. I will give you a price, and we'll go from there. And from that time, I show up at your place, you let me in, I get to work.
I love it. I really am excited about that. Make sure you book Chef Tyger for a wonderful experience. Again, he was featured in Forbes just back in February. And I've heard amazing things about the experience back for Valentine's Day. So you definitely want to treat yourself. So make sure you visit Chef Tyger, and Tyger is
Right.
tyger.com.
Right.
And you can see menus and book straight there, or email Chef Tyger at cheftiger@gmail.com. I am so excited to have learned more. And again, I mean, I honestly cannot wait. I'm about to go have me a snack or something the whole time, hold me over.
Right ahead. Go right ahead.
Talking about ribeyes and all kind of stuff. And now I got super hungry. So thanks again for joining me, Chef Tyger. And I appreciate you spending time with me today.
Well, thank you so much. It was a really nice honor to be even be able to speak with you today.
Absolutely. And we'll be talking very soon.
Will be.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.